I have been getting asked so many times recently, what are my opinions on the KSI vs Logan Paul fight? Who do I think will win the fight? If KSI and Logan Paul both farted into my face at the same exact moment, whose fart would smell worse? Which one would be stinkier? So I'm going to go ahead and give my opinions on this boxing match. I think the KSI vs Logan Paul fight is without question, no doubt in my mind, the most important event that I have ever experienced in all 24 years I've existed in this corporeal dimension. In my entire lifetime, nothing has interested me less than the KSI vs Logan Paul fight. This event has set the bar lower than I could have ever dreamed of as a young boy for things that excite me and things that I would ever be interested in. I would be more willing to go to a sensory deprivation tank to listen to an audio recording of an old man gently colliding chess pieces together than watching this boxing match. Compared to the Logan Paul vs KSI wet noodle extravaganza boxing match, reading 50 pages worth of terms of service when using iTunes sounds like a goddamn fucking adrenaline rush. This event has set my expectations so low on excitability where no matter what I do, like an obligation maybe, hey, you gotta go fold your clothes while listening to some lullabies, you know what? That's fine because that doesn't sound as boring and as uninteresting as the KSI vs Logan Paul boxing match. And the worst part about that match is you have to pay to watch it. That's a genuine insult to humanity. The fact that you have to pay to watch this fucking abomination of an event, it single-handedly made another hole in the ozone layer, and a much larger hole at that. It is accelerating climate change. It's destroying our planet. It's fucking disgraceful. Who do I think is going to win the KSI vs Logan Paul fight? The advertisers. And obviously both KSI and Logan Paul and Deji and Jake Paul win in this situation because they're going to make so much money from all the children who get their parents to pay to watch this thing, because they all want to see four men love tap each other while wearing full safety equipment. Yeah, the last fight, KSI versus dude guy, it was embarrassing to watch because, they're talking all this mean, hardcore, testosterone, masculine shit, and then they get in the boxing ring and they look like SpongeBob when he was doing karate with like the fucking foam safety equipment and shit. They're decked out in like football pads, knee pads. They don't want to get any boo-boos. They're one step shy of just being in a Zorb ball and fighting each other. For those who don't know what a Zorb ball is, it's that giant plastic ball that you see people get into like with soccer and shit. It's just a giant hamster ball, really. Like, how you gonna talk all this shit? Like, I'm gonna beat your ass. I'm gonna beat your ass so hard, I'm gonna fuck your mother with your ass beating. Like, how you gonna talk all this hardcore shit and then get into the ring and you look like your first day of school and your mom put water wings on you to protect you from bullies? It's sad. If you're gonna have a fight, have a fucking fight. Don't be coming out there in all types of safety equipment and shit like that. It's sad. It's an embarrassment. You should do a lot better. Maybe if you weren't wearing football helmets in the ring, I'd be a little more interested to watch. And maybe if it wasn't so obviously fake, it'd be more interesting. But I'm just giving, I'm giving the facts out here. It's fucking boring. It's nothing interesting about it. All manufactured for a really big payday for all of the participants. It's smart from a marketing perspective to take advantage of children who are interested in this manufactured drama and shit. But I don't personally care for fake drama like this kind of shit. I like real drama. I like watching that shit unfold. That's always kind of fun. And I like drama that's so fake and bad that it becomes fun. But, there's a fine line. Like when the Sci-Fi Channel becomes aware that their shitty movies are stinky as shit, they start making very self-aware, stinky, shitty movies, and it loses all of its flavor. It loses its charm, it loses its fun, and I'm no longer interested. And that's where I'm at here on this one. I don't dislike people who are interested in this. Fuck yeah. If you're excited for this, hell yeah. It's always nice to have something to be excited about. Just me personally, I couldn't give less of a shit. But if I do need something to help me fall asleep one night, I'll probably throw on highlights from this fight. So there's my opinions on it. I hope I answered your questions on what I think of the KSI versus Logan Paul fight. And don't forget that the KSI Logan Paul Throwdown Showdown Super Slam Spectacular Omega Cum Inducement Fight Ring match, it comes soon sometime, I guess. I don't know when it starts. I think it's late this month. Fuck it. I don't know. It's sometime out there. If you're interested, you already know when it is. I'm not a fucking promoter of it. I don't know why I'm trying to throw out the date it goes down. Who gives a shit? See ya.